So we have this initial synth chords going off here, and it's going to do this bass note holding over the chords. It's just going to hit the C bass note, and you want to do it this way where we're going to be up here at the A on the E. It's just a C note carrying over, and we're going to be hitting our F-based chords on top of those. All right, so this is kind of the main chord progression, I guess, part of it. So 10s on the D, G, B here. Okay, you hit the bass note, then the 10s. Come over, we'll hit the 11 on the B to make it a F suspended 4 there. Alright, we'll just hold that for a minute. Alright, come back, just hit the 10s, and then we go back to the 11. Alright, so we're just holding that bass note, going between a regular F and an F suspended 4 there. Alright, once the verse gets going here, we kind of just drop that C bass note and just kind of make it the F bass note now and play with those same chords. Okay, so instead of the 8 on the E, we'll just be using the 8 on the A. Just make it a regular F chord. Keeping our 10s, and starts pretty much the same way, you know, hit the regular F, bring the 11 on the B to make it the suspended 4, just kind of hold that for a moment. Alright, then we'll go back to our just regular 10s for the regular F, and then hit that suspended 4, and then cut. Alright, just like we did in the intro there. Right, and then the second part of it here shifts a little bit at the end. Nothing too crazy. Starts the same way with the F to the F suspended 4. Right, then we'll do our F to suspended 4 again, and then just come right back to the F at the end. So a little back and forth at the end to cap it off. Alright, so subtle difference there. Alright, the actual guitar coming in just plays these higher voiced, kind of funky little chords, all based around F2 here. It'll get more into like this F6 style, where we're going to hit the 10s on the G, B, and E. Okay, and just a couple strums of that quick, and then we come over and just add the 11 on the E, so that we're, you know, hitting like a higher voiced F7 here, and that'll just be a couple quick strums and a slight delay on a third strum. So like. Alright, so just a slight move there, and just kind of more just about the rhythm on it. Alright, second half of it, come back to the 10s on the D, G, B there, for just kind of the base of that F chord, and we're essentially just going to do the ending of how the synth style chords were, alright, by hitting that F a couple times with those 10s. And then bring the 11 on the B for a couple strums for the suspended 4. Come right back to the 10s. Alright, so just slight adjustments here. 1 fret, switch the strings, 1 fret, come back to it. Alright, and a second guitar during the verse, wah basically is what we're doing here, and we're just hitting like a little unison thing here of the 8 on the A with the 10 on the G for just a couple F. This is more just about getting that wah vibe and some rhythm on it. So we'll hit this low to high a couple times. Alright, just a couple dips with it. Just kind of hold a moment, and then we just with the rhythm do a 1, 2, 3 with the dips. Chorus progression. It's kind of a mixture of what we've already done. We're just going to play 2 chords and then go right back into those verse riffs. All right, so it'll just be, you know, a measure of B flat here, 1 on the A to 3 on the D, G, B. And you can bring it up to a D minor, 5 on the A, 7 on the D and G, 6 on the B with the 5 on the E, 1 measure there. And then we would just get back into our verse riffs, you know, whichever one you wanted to play. All right. All right, some fun little extras come in during the second verse. We get a little bit of a synthesizer riff that happens and a little guitar kind of stab that happens, a little addition thing. For the synth riff, it's this fun little D scale, pretty quick, but fun to practice and get the hang of here. We'll just be up here at 13 on the B, do a couple of those quickly, come off to a couple 10s quickly. All right, we'll come to 11 on the B, 10G to 12D, and then just finish on a couple 10s of the B, 10G, 10D. So slowly. All right. And with the guitar thing that happens towards the end of the verse, it just kind of hits this high little like chord here. On 15 of the B, 16G. Just give it a little attack there, a little vibrato, and just slide it out. All right, just a subtle little thing that happens there, if you want to include that. All right, and with the final chorus, the wah guitar cuts loose a little more. You can do various things just based around the F, and you can shift down to like this lower register. It does a little bit here where it just does bend onto 3 of the G, little bend release, come off to 1, and then hit 3 of the D, all while, you know, going from low to high on each beat with the wah pedal. So something like that. All right, just including little things. All right, and then just come back to like the F chord, you know, 3 on the D, 2G, 1B, hit that, you know, make that G a 3 for the suspended 4 just to follow along. All right, and then just come right back to the regular F. All right, you can include the little bass note in there, 1 of the E. Give it a little something like that. Just playing around in that F chord, various little riffs that you can improvise on. Thanks for checking out the video, everybody. Like it, share it, leave a comment. It's always good to hear from you. Do me a favor and hit the subscription button. I put out a video pretty frequent, so you don't want to miss out on that. Check out the links in the description box below. I have really cool links for tablature books, all the gear I use, t-shirts, fun stuff like that. So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.